James Grider is such an interesting fictional character. First of all, I want to mention that it's conceivable that I could stand accused that I'm doing all of this for profit, that I'm a fraud. I convey all these extremist libertarian beliefs because I thought it would make me popular on YouTube and that it's all made up. It is conceivable that someone could accuse me of that. That the fictional James Grider character is just a mascot, that this is all a publicity stunt to sell books. And what can I do if I'm accused of that? I actually was very much against using James Grider character at all to begin with. I can't stand imagining that police are laughing at me somewhere, that I'm reduced to using fictional characters as mouthpieces. Police taunt me by saying, "Oh, we'll just wait until the day you slip up," and instead of saying, "James Grider will shoot the cops," you say that you will shoot the cops, and then we'll have you. Then they devilishly rub their hands together. That's how fucked up police is, and I always feel like I'm under someone's pressing boot heel. Here's what James Grider thinks about Brianne Altice, I don't know, a 36-year-old teacher from a Utah school district. I mean, wow, fictional characters with ideas like this will really help sell James Grider books. Success from this stuff will then make me look like a sellout. And that's why my YouTube channel and books cannot succeed. Otherwise people will talk about me like they do about T. Martin, that I only express these unique ideas for money. Anyway, this teacher had sex with 3 different high school students, 16 and 17-year-olds. I'm not sure what her sentence is. I think she got 3 years. James Grider thinks that what if your brain is wired to be a teenage girl forever, and you're born like that. If you're born like that, you could end up with your life destroyed. Putting away this teacher in prison for what she did is like putting away a 16-year-old girl. Like, what if she wanted to be a high school student forever and couldn't? So the next best thing she could do is become a high school teacher to continue staying among the people who are psychologically and emotionally her peers. This way she can get paid for doing what she loves. And the underage boys she had sex with are like her boyfriends. Psychologically she's like a 16-year-old girl, and these are her boyfriends. Michael Crichton brings up an interesting concept in his novels. If a gray African parrot is made sentient through genetic engineering, is it morally or legally correct to keep it confined in a cage or hold ownership over it? Or should it be considered kidnapping? If a chimp is made sentient through genetic engineering, is it okay to force this chimp to work on a farm for free? If a woman is born with a mind that stops developing at the age of 16 or 17, and now she needs to have boyfriends who are that age, is it moral to put her in prison? I kind of wish puberty would end halfway through, so I can have an adult body without body hair to shave off. I have to rub deodorant on my chest to keep off shaving rash and zits. Ingrown hair creates zits that are deeper than the skin. They hurt and run with pus and blood when they're popped. Then after they stop running, they fill up with blood and pus again, and need to be popped several more times before they heal. This is unforgivable. My chest is now scarred from thousands of zits over the years that are visible if you shine a light across the scars, throwing them into relief. People might say, well, wouldn't chest hair be better than shaving it if shaving creates such a problem? Well, it's not about looks to me anymore. This is war. I am stubborn to get my way. So stubborn that I stopped caring about how it looks or what problems it causes. It's about looking like a teenager, and I'll have that look, and I won't let puberty win against that, even if it means scarring myself. James Grider will later discuss what needs to be done to help the teacher, when he bitches about laws regarding conspiracy. Conspiring to commit a crime should not be illegal. Look at these hot teenage guys. What would be the harm if one of them was my boyfriend? I look like a teenage boy myself. The poor teacher wants to have one of these cute boys for a boyfriend, so let her. I like how this guy here magically doesn't have any chest hair. It's funny how some people just magically don't grow chest hair, and I have no clue how they accomplish that. I mean, if they shave or wax, shouldn't they have a field of cystic zits that bleed and squirt pus? So that can't be it. Some fuckers are just born lucky, I guess. I mean, the teacher was born in Utah. Maybe she had some crazy Mormon parents that repressed her as a teenage girl. Now she needs to live as a teenage girl at 36 and have sex with 16-year-old boys. My very own peers have repressed me against any kind of normal development when I was in high school. They didn't want to be friends with me, and none of them would have had sex with me because I had terrible hygiene, which was my parents' fault. And instead of seeking friendship, I sought attention. I needed to be a celebrity, admired by all without strings attaching me to these people. The tactics I was using for attention getting should have actually started earning me money, but they never did. Regardless, we're all meant to look like teenagers forever, under ideal conditions. And that's a topic also for another video. I don't understand why you girls keep denying me sex. Look at the guys who fucked this teacher. They go and sue the school, crying that they were abused. The lawsuit was thrown out, but you think of the gall of them. They get pussy. They allow the teacher who gave them pussy to go to prison. And on top of it, they want millions of dollars too. I'm glad the lawsuit was thrown out. Meanwhile, I suffer and suffer and suffer, with neither sex nor money, and I didn't do anything bad except try to be funny, and avoid facing my own demons at all costs at the same time.